Okay, now is it just him? Or do I have to, like, fight more demons again? I don't remember. I'd like it to be him. No more level ups. That's it, man. That is it. Quick save. Okay. If it's just him...
It's almost over. I don't think there's anything left in the Empire for us to battle through.
That means we RP walk. Slower. Frick!
An impressive display. Your star shines bright.
Yeah, you can't use the stone,
body.
the Storm Tempest on demons. Certain styles don't work against certain enemies.
And just how restrictive your shell truly is. Yes, this will amuse me. Worse than actually dying. Seeing death come and being unable to stop it.
Nightmare. Demons, you can't use magic.
Physical barriers are
pretty much everything else is free game. Yeah, like regular people, you can do whatever.
My power has encased you in doubt, held you with the weight of your burden.
Demons are tough in this game. Demons are the hardest part. So if we can get through that, anything's possible, realistically. Demons are the worst part, and then fighting yourself ×3 is the worst part. You try to paralyze my resolve, my will is stronger than that.
You and your followers are playthings. The rest are held just as you are. You are each too weak to match my power.
Yeah, some things are weaker to things. Yeah, demons are weaker to weapons, but like it's just in that situation.
You are not alone. We are also imprisoned, but if we do not resist in our own minds, we can lend our strength to you.
What the hell is going on?
I got this, Norfand. I got this.
Said.
Guide your minds to me. I am the one that must face Sun Li. Allies have no greater strength than in your own heart. I will be the conduit. I will show them the way.
Kamikaze! Let me see if Storm Dragon works on this guy. Doesn't. Okay.
Iron Paw.
Dude. Kinda broken. Iron Palm kinda broken. Probably why I struggle with the ghost so much. Yeah, dude. Not having range for those things is
Amusing,
rough.
but pointless. My talons are deep within you.
So I think I would have had to fight all of them at once if I like killed my
fools leap to your
companions.
defense, but no matter.
Which is
the weight
brutal.
of my power will crush you.
They punish you
soon enough.
so hard. You know nothing of loyalty. That is your weakness.
I am with you. We haven't come this far to fail now.
We cannot let this stand, not when so much is at stake.
We cannot let this stand.
I stand with you. We will not fall just yet.
We cannot let this stand. I stand. All right, buddy. Dude, Iron Palm is busted. Okay, we hit a wall, so that's why he was able to escape. Iron Palm is way too good, dude. You just headbutt everything? That's so awesome. I love it. Can I quick save? Nice.
Your efforts are meaningless. Do you think to counter my
Chun-Li
influence by
vibes, yeah.
yourself?
Dawnstar.
A god
great.
holds you. Nothing in the mortal realm can help you.
You get it like right after the
Nothing.
arena. You have to get like 3 different scrolls, and like you get it throughout the game, but the last one I think is the
all that I
arena.
was. Restore what has been corrupted.
I'm pretty sure. May want to look that up though real quick. There's like one of the pieces was in like the pirate lab. I think one of them was somewhere in Tian's Landing or in like the ruins. No, it's like you have to like get 3 different like scroll stands that you have to read. And then on like the third one is like after you beat the arena. It like just like gives you it or something like that. There's like 2 scroll
Once
stands that you have to
again, I
read, and then
misunderstand.
when you beat the arena,
The
it gives
raw
you like the
energy.
3rd part or
You
something
are
like
far
that.
too resistant to it.
I think it
The
just gave it to
loyalty
you. It might be in the
inspire
office.
is
You might
also
want to look.
tiresome, but I respect it.
Oh, okay, yeah,
you
yeah,
have
it was in the
truly
office then,
become a
you're right.
spirit monk.
But you can't get into it after
In
beating
another
it anyway,
time,
so.
I would be proud of your ability.
You were a great teacher. Your skill was wasted on evil ambition.
I am not satisfied with helping others surpass me. I quickly tired of elevating my brother, and I will not learn to serve you. I see now that the Water Dragon's power is the prize, not the means to victory.
Why is he talking
No matter
like that?
what I expend, while you live, you will resist. That is your role.
I like how he like draws out
It
the
is the
last word of
celestial
every sentence.
bureaucracy attempting to restore balance. We must bring the
says it
fight
slower.
back down to earth, unless you are made to see reason.
At least like evil version of him is. So much fancy talk from this dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, great voice actor. I can't remember what his name was, but he's definitely a legend. He's been around for a while. Scrolling the spirit. Oh yeah, it's like right at the beginning of the game, the pirate layer, and then the arena. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. But it's only on like the Steam version, which is the special edition. It's only in the special edition. It's not in the other ones. So I think you're fine because you got it on Steam, right, Exile?
There can be no deals. Let's end this. Master versus student.
No great waves of energy, no demons from the walls.
Oh, thank God.
Skill versus skill, master versus student, as you said.
Yes.
I expect you have corrected the flaw in your style.
Yeah.
No matter.
Just headbutt
Beyond
everything.
the basics, I also taught you focus. Match me if you can.
Oh yeah, he slows down to the time, I think. That's right. Oh frick. I can't fight like this. Okay. Let's wait. Oh, his that's good. Oh, can I just cheese him? Hello? That's so whack.
Storm Dragon. Iron Ball. Storm Dragon. Iron Ball. Storm Dragon. Iron Ball. Storm Dragon. Iron Ball. Storm Dragon.
Dude. He's tough.
Iron Ball. You can't keep up. Storm Dragon. Iron Ball. 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 Storm Dragon. Iron Paw. You won't see me coming. Storm Dragon. Iron Paw. Storm Dragon. Iron Paw. Storm
Is he like taking damage? I feel like his health is just like stopped moving.
Storm Dragon. Iron Paw.
Am I tripping?
Stress focus.
What? He wasn't taking damage. He stopped taking damage at like a quarter health.
Storm Dragon. Iron Paw. 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 Storm Dragon. Iron Paw.
Now I kind of wish I would have vested Chi damage into Storm Dragon, because it would actually have been doing damage while I'm stunning.
Storm Dragon. Iron Paw.
Iron Ball.
Storm Dragon. Iron Paw.
I am Paul.
Iron Paw. Storm Dragon. 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 Iron Paw.
Headbutt!
You won't see me coming.
Headbutt! Oh. Thank you, God. I had to end it with a headbutt. Let's go. Oh.
Yet again. I'm a better teacher than I thought.
We did it. It was close, Norfan. Dude, it like one combo and I was dead. I really used my noggin. Storm Dragon, I am Paul. Storm Dragon, I am Paul. I'm so glad we didn't have to lower the difficulty for the last few fights. That makes me feel a little better about the other ones that were like stupidly hard. Not even hard, they were impossible. With how I built this character. God, this game is so good. This is Bittersweet Exile, man. This is where we met, dude. This was our beginning. I know, dude. Like, it I don't even want to talk about it. Like, I was so mad. Both times I had to do it, I was so mad because it was like out of my control. Like, I know how it looks, but I was so frustrated. Jade freaking Empire, ladies and gentlemen. What a game. Congratulations. You have unlocked Jade Master Mode. The master button in the character selection screen will, when starting a new campaign, will now be enabled. But beware, in subtext, you must fully invest into transformation styles. Yes, a higher difficulty, Kel. Yes, I know. We had to unlock it. So when we do our, if you uninstall it, will it get rid of it? Oh, really? Oh, there's probably a mod to unlock it. Yeah, it's so good, Kel. I don't even want to imagine how hard Jade Master is. There's probably a mod that just unlock it even if I uninstalled it. I'll have to check before I uninstall it. Before I go to uninstall it, I'll double check if that's a thing. You'll beat it without transform styles? Dude, I'd love to see it. Without lowering the difficulty once. Honestly, it's really easy if you invest in the gun in Mirabelle. If you invest in the gun, it's really good. And the demon sword is the best weapon in the game. So between those two, you could probably do it relatively easily. But with my build, I don't know if you could. I don't think you could, man. With the way I built, I don't think you can. Because I didn't use any of the... Like, I used Stone Tempest, like, there at the end. It made that last fight, like, really easy, as you could tell. Because you can kind of just stun lock human characters. But for everything else, all the demons and ghosts, I had a really hard time with. But for, like, actual humans... That's like what I was designed for. Like, I can just own them. Gun is really, really strong. Yeah, you can use the... I mean, you could do it with the gun, but that's kind of like cheese. Without gun and transform, everything else. Everything else, there's like... I mean, I would say the sword is allowed. The demon sword is allowed. It's the best sword style in the game. And it's really strong, but I don't think it's broken because you still have to get in close on things. I stun lock most of the game. That also seemed really powerful. It is. But on demons, it doesn't matter. And in groups, like for single, like that's what I was saying earlier. For single target and like one-on-ones, that's kind of like, it's much easier. But when they're in a group like that, it doesn't matter how much you stun everything. It's not going to matter, man. The regular sword ain't that bad either, or is that the demon sword? The regular sword, I think when you get the demon sword, it upgrades to the demon sword, like eventually. So I'm pretty sure. I would double check. So I think if you invest in like your initial sword, it'll like invest in that, right? Is that what happened with my staff? I think it is. I would double check on that and not quote me on that. I think because I probably could have invested in my staff sooner then, if that's how it works. But I think that is how it works. It like replaces your old weapon. But I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. You may want to still save your combat points, your combat style points till you get the style. But it's definitely a build thing. If you did my exact same build, Kel, you would understand what I mean, man. Yeah, the axes are good. The axes are really good. Yeah, there are like tier lists of like people say some weapons are better than the others and stuff. You can clearly make anything work. I beat most of the game minus 2 battles on the hardest difficulty with a very specific build, and it's not even like an optimal build. I didn't use like the optimal martial style. I got Iron Palm later in the game towards those last few fights, and it seems really way too good. It almost like game-breakingly good. But we used the other like the starting martial style for like the entire game, so it's entirely possible to do most of the game. But there's a couple of fights depending on how you build. You're gonna have a hard time, man. You're gonna have a hard time. Demon sword is separate? Okay, then you would need to save style points, like set aside style points for it. Yeah. I used it most of the game. Yes, so swords are the strongest weapons in the game. Because they give you a lot of range. Like, when you start attacking, you move forward which is really strong in this game mechanically. Yeah, I've been using staff. I started with the staff and then I used demon staff a lot, but towards the end it got really hard that I needed to use my when you're using a weapon, you use your yellow bar called focus. You can slow down time. I ended up needing to use that more than the weapon personally. But I also didn't invest like anything in my focus. I invested everything into my health just for the kind of the lulz of it. But yeah, it just depends on what you, it's like a rock, paper, scissors. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, Cal. So it's like you can invest, it's hard to go really balanced too, especially on the harder difficulty. Like you can go really balanced and have like a wide variety of things, but it's kind of tough. It's still tough. You're still going to have like, you're still going to struggle against certain enemy types depending on your build, you know? Yeah, dude, you do it, Kel. It's so fun. At least get through it so you can unlock Jade Master. But there might be a way to mod it. But you're probably play it on console, right? If you get it on PC, make sure you play with a controller though. Playing it on mouse and keyboard is not the move for this game. For sure. But we did it, man. We freaking did it. Minus two battles that were like impossible, dude. They were so hard. I would love to see Kel be able to do it. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Norfand. We're about to end stream. Couldn't get the controller to work. Yeah, it took a second with Steam. I had to like dial it in with Steam. It's not like some other Steam games where like you just plug in the controller and it works. I had to like go into like the controller setup, like do something. I had to do something like an extra step that I hadn't had to do in other games. Exiled, but you should be able to get it to work if you wanted to. But yeah, mouse and key I tried, but like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why you were having issues with it, Exiled. Are you using a Pro controller? Maybe it's like only an Xbox controller works for it. If you tried to use a different one, that could have been why. Did you try to use an Xbox Pro controller, or did you use like a PlayStation? Scuff? Oh, is that a controller type, which is an Xbox game? That could very well be the reason why. It might need to be an actual Xbox thing, because it is an original Xbox original. So maybe there's something weird with the coding there. I don't know. Maybe. But we did it. Jade Master's unlocked. We gotta get the backstory of what happened to everyone. So take a second to read. Dawnstar. The defeat of Sun Li signaled a new beginning for the Jade Empire and for the lives of Lundo Calrissian and Dawnstar. Despite their victory, Dawnstar was conflicted. The father she never knew had been her mentor all along, but he had also never truly existed. His caring nature just a lie to hide deeper intentions, darker intentions. It was difficult to put that aside, but the stability of her relationship with Lundo Calrissian let her see that such dishonesty was the exception, not the rule. In the years that followed, they worked together to make their homeland a better place. They lived long and well, and all of the Jade Empire remembers their names. Silk Fox. Though the credibility of her family was understandably marred by the actions of her father and uncle, Princess Sun Lian emerged from the incident with a newfound credibility that easily secured her claim to the throne. This was thanks in no small part to keeping Lundo Calrissian very close at hand, and making sure the people knew that he had her full support throughout the ordeal. Empress Sun Lian served over a new golden age of the Jade Empire that seemed like it would never end. Drastic shifts in power always create political and economic turbulence. In the years following the defeat of Emperor Sun Li, however, things were remarkably calm, with food supplies reaching the poor and imperial control of areas abandoned to near lawlessness quickly restored. Those who were there credit the smooth transition to the aid of a group called the Guild. Working under some mysterious imperial sanction, the Guild's agents moved supplies quickly to those who needed them most, and helped the Imperial Army pinpoint the camps of bandit leaders and others who threatened Imperial control. While the Guild faded them from sight as peace was restored, stories persisted. Most stories recounted the exploits of his mysterious organization's dashing new leader, Sky. His ready smile, endless energy, and kindness quickly made him a legend among the common people. Seemed like, right? We need the sequel. Henpecked Ho. Henpecked Ho's wife finally tracked him down and brought him back home to settle back into the simple bun master's life. A few years later, he became a father for the first time. Oh, they were trying for a while, weren't they? Though having septuplets at his age was not unheard of. Having 7 daughters at once was a bit peculiar. Bruh. We need a sequel. I need to see those kids. Shortly thereafter, Ho became deathly ill after accidentally eating a bun he intended to give to his wife. Ho's wife invited her entire family to live with them while he was bedridden. Ho recovered more quickly than expected, but word of his poisonous bun made sure that his career as a bun master was over. Instead, Ho became a delivery man, delivering packages throughout the Empire. He has yet to return from his first delivery. Oh my god, dude. He went to get milk and literally didn't come back to his 7 children. His 7 twins. I don't remember that, like, reading these really that much. I must have skimmed past that or it didn't, like, register. That's too funny. Oh my god. Wildflower. The will of the heavens was fulfilled. The heart of the water dragon was restored and her soul reborn. Balance returned to the heavens and the Jade Empire endured. His duty discharged, Chai-Ka the heavenly gate guardian returned to his heaven once more. In honor of her service to the heavens, the girl, Wildflower, whom Chai-Ka had raised to serve as his anchor, was granted the most precious gift of all, life. She was given a chance to live a new life according to her own whim. So that's what I'm saying. They don't really address it with her, but I think she died in Tian's Landing when the flooding happened, and then the Guardian, like, brought her back to life, and as a reward of, like, allowing him to anchor, she was given, like, a chance at life again. So good. So good. Kang. Revealing Kang the Mad as Lord Lao could have had a great effect on the Empire, but after the victory over Sun Li, Kang remained much as he was. He continued to build wonders for Lundo Calrissian, and he was still criticized for the chaos his machines created, but angry moms have no sting when you are a minor deity. At first, Lao Kang found this liberating, and his inventions reached new heights of destructive potential. But after a time, he realized that his pursuers had been the driving force behind him. Nothing stirs the imagination like having your life depend upon your next creation. Few understood his motives, but when he began actively arming his most vocal detractors, but he insisted, standing amidst the creators, that it was for the good of all. He insisted, standing amidst the creators, that it was good for the good of all. That it was for the good of all. Jeez. Lord Lamau Kang. That's funny. Wait, yeah, he is himself Lord Lao exiled. Yeah, I guess you missed that. Yeah, once you finally finish up all of the furnaces and stuff, he's finally like, I'm having memories flood back to me. I'm actually Lord Lao. You're like, what? Huh? What? What a game, PG, dude. It's so good. I'm so glad you got to experience this game for the first time. Especially after, like, enjoying KOTOR and stuff. All right, Black Whirlwind. The Black Whirlwind accepted a job hunting demons for the celestial bureaucracy, but the ensuing red tape frustrated him so much that he gave up and made for the mysterious East. Shortly thereafter, the Empire received a great influx of Outlanders, many of whom were missing limbs and other body parts. Yeah. He returned to the Jade Empire several years later, but this time he came from the West. He couldn't explain how he did it, but he was the only person unsurprised to arrive back where he started. Expressing a newfound hatred for a people who couldn't make a decent bowl of wine, the Black Whirlwind vowed to never again leave the Jade Empire. A week later, he got bored and headed off to the north. So good, dude. We just need a Black Whirlwind game that's just like a Dynasty Warriors hack and slash. And it's just like his adventures. His rambunctious adventures. It's not, but it's good. It's okay. Let him have his opinion, Kel. I mean, Exiled. Let Kel have his opinion. It ain't worth it. Sir Roderick. Why does he get an entry? Because it's John Cleese. Sir Roderick Ponce von Vattelbottom, the magnificent bastard, left the Jade Empire a broken man. His skills had failed him at the moment of greatest import, and he found it difficult to stomach his defeat, despite his grand capacity. Surely he had not lost as badly as he thought. Surely there was some explanation. Surely he still had something to teach his barbaric land. After much soul-searching, he traded his last pair of pantaloons for passage to the prosperous East. That was a hard sentence to read. And he began the long journey home. It is said he eventually discovered the Fountain of Youth, and is now virtually unflappable. That or he was accidentally killed by the Black Whirlwind. It is hard to say. People seem to lose interest. As for Percival, he tired of being called Shirley and returned to his village. Ugh. Did they really just drop an airplane reference like that? Just like at the end of an amazing game? Like what? What do we My immersion! He's truly unflappable, man. Virtually unflappable. Every man's dream. The Fountain of Youth, yeah. So ridiculous. That freaking logo, man. What happened to you, Bioware? What the heck happened, man? Oh. This music, man. Take it in for the final time, guys. Oh. Anthem happened, yeah, I guess. Man. Yeah, EA happens. Yeah, pretty much. I think EA was the thing. It's been so real. Next up, Shadows of Mordor. Shadows of Mordor. It's gonna be fun. I know nothing about the game. I haven't seen a single bit of gameplay. I have no idea what to expect, and I want to go in. I want to go into it. I kind of don't even want to watch the trailer. I kind of just want to hop into it. Yeah, I've always heard it was really good, PG, so I bought it. It's on sale. Shadows of Mordor and Shadows of War are on sale for $7. $7 on Steam until like the 13th of March. So if you wanted to get it, you get both games for $7 right now. So what's my reward if I win the Jade Empire contest? What do you want? You don't really care for money. I would, if you, it's gotta, okay. I'll give you, I would like actually pay you if you did my build and could beat it. But I don't want to put you through that. What would you want, Kel? Like a punishment that I have to do on stream or something? What year did it come out? Shadow of Mordor? Yeah, if you want Shadows of War, Shadows of Mordor, and you've ever wanted it, it is $7 for 2 games. Massive games. Worth the grab. So if you're interested, PG, that now's the time, dude. It's 90% off. Yeah, especially Shadow of War. Like they're both like 100 gig games. Like they're massive games. For $7, 2 of them. That's, yeah, no. That's a grab. Especially when I've heard they're as good as they are. But I've been wanting to like watch trailers for games that I don't really know right before I play them. But I kind of want to go into this one blind. Maybe some other ones I'll do a trailer for, like Tyranny and stuff. I might go like watch a trailer because I'm not as familiar with them and stuff. But for this one, you can send me your build. Yeah, I'll show you real quick. What does this do if I load this one? This is a Jade Master only save. To load the game in Jade Master mode, select the new game. Okay. You can't load that. It's just, oh, okay. So it's just so it remembers that I have it unlocked, kind of thing. I got it. Kind of sets the tone, yeah. All right, so this is what we ended up. I'll take a picture of it, Kel, so I can, and I'll DM it to you. In the cost, you always got to say that KOTOR 2 is better than KOTOR 1. You're not gonna do it, man. You're not gonna do it. I'm telling you, dude. That's asking a lot, dude. You're not gonna... There's no way. I am a good gamer, man. I know what I'm talking about. How are you gonna... You have to get it on camera. You know what I mean? Like, I have to see it. Like, you'll have to... If you can't screen capture it, you'll have to, like, set up your phone and have it recording and, like, sit there and, like, beat it. You'll have to prove it, you know? Yeah, you gotta prove it's on Grandmaster. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll DM it to you, but essentially, when you get to the arena in the Imperial City, one of the last fights is like you have to fight all of the contestants in a row. Like they come out in waves. Like every 10 seconds, a new one of the competitors comes out and fights you, and you have to. It just keeps coming until like the very like last few guys. You know what I mean? And you have to beat that. That one's really hard. I would even say like the Ravager himself was really hard. Did I lower the... No, I figured out that I could chain him, so we were fine. We ended up doing that fine. And then when you fight yourself, like right after the Spirit Realm, you fight like 3 versions of yourself. I'll DM it to you. Arena Wave. Fight. And having 3 versions of yourself. Your spirit. And master. No gun, no transformation. As long as you don't use the gun and transformation, I would allow you to use whatever other build. You don't have to do the exact same build I do as far as like combat styles, because I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. It would be like maybe a little easier with like Leaping Tiger style. And like the sword. versus the staff and legendary strike. It would be like a little easier, but not, I don't think it would have been enough of a difference. I don't think you're going to be able to do it. So just no gun, no transformation. Because those gun and transformation kind of just break the game in general. They're fun though. Like if you want to play through the first time and unlock the harder difficulty and like do it. Just enjoy them, obviously. But for this challenge, without gun or transformation, I don't think it's possible. And then I'll send you the pictures. Of like my combat styles that I used. And I only ever invested into body when I leveled up. I didn't put any into focus. And I didn't put any into chi. I'll send you a picture of my gyms as well. The gyms make a difference, but it's not all that significant of a difference. And this is the build I ended up with, gym-wise. But I didn't have like all of these gyms at the time of those fights. Yeah, axes are fair. I find some recording software that should be an issue. Even if it's just like on your phone, like just a video of it, like if you set it on a tripod or something, I don't care. I don't know anything about that game. At least I set myself a super hard challenge. Yeah. It's a good challenge, dude. I'm telling you, dude. I don't think you'd be able to do it. I don't think it's possible. This is only on Grandmaster too. This isn't even Jade Master. I can't even imagine there. It's even more impossible without transformation. So no god exists where they didn't use the golem transformation. Yeah. No gun, no transform. I'll either use your build in my first run or something with axes. Yeah. Axes are fine. Axes are cool. The axes are really good too because when you attack, you move forward, which mechanically, like I said earlier, is like really good in the game. It's kind of like the sword where like you move forward a lot while you're attacking, which is really good for the mechanics of the game. And I think the axes stagger a little harder than some other things too, so they're pretty good. You want a victory to be in high quality. You've needed some kind of a little stream setup then. You can, if you just get OBS on your laptop, and if you use your Xbox, I'm guessing you have an Xbox, to play Jade Empire, you can get like a cheap, even if it's just like a cheap little like capture card, like USB capture card. It doesn't even have to be in like 60 FPS or anything, but if you want it in high quality, yeah. You can get like a nice little external capture card and capture it on your laptop. But I will say, you should just enjoy the game for what it's worth too. I don't think I don't think it's possible, man. I'm already downloading it right now for my work net so I can see how well it runs. Jade Empire? Are you getting it on the PC? It should work fine, even if you've got more of a toaster laptop. Times flat ranked PvP gamer here. Yeah, there's a couple of like little things on the PC if you're playing it on PC that make the game run a little smoother. It's not easy, or it's not hard to find if you just look through like the community section of Steam for the game. But I mean, right out the box, you probably should be fine. Without, because it only really applied to the fact that I was using mods. Run level 1, Jade Empire can't be that hard. Yeah. Yep, Elden Ring was designed with no difficulty bar, you know, and it's like it's meant to be. It was just. It's just a better game as far as mechanically and like just how it works. This game, you can tell they didn't do much testing at harder difficulties, but it's not an easy game, man. I'm so stoked for you to do it, though. That makes me really happy that you're down for the challenge. I want to see it. I'm telling you, I will not be calling KOTOR 2 better than 1. I won't. You have to prove me wrong, man. But you have a deal. You have a deal. You have a deal. GG's, man. One last look. Yeah, if you do it, I will. When you're here. Kidding. Yes, I will concede that KOTOR 2 is better than 1. If you can prove me wrong. Prove me wrong with the no transformation, no guns on some of these fights. Clip it, ship it. I agree, Exiled. I agreed. I agree. If it were a finished, complete game, I would consider it a better game. I agree. And I won't change my mind until I'm forced. Print it on a t-shirt, bro. Print what? Just my face and then like a little subtext, KOTOR 2 is better than 1. I've actually been thinking about looking into some merch. Would you guys be interested in Lundoa merch? Like a t-shirt or something? We've kind of talked about this before. A little speech bubble, yes. God. You're not gonna do it, man. Not only are you like just not gonna do it, it's not gonna happen even if you tried. I'm not nervous. Shut up. If I beat it, make it merch and I'll buy it. Now we're talking. I don't know about my face with a chat bubble, but what if it was a shirt that said KOTOR 2 is better than KOTOR 1? Like that was it. But it was like a Lundoa brand and it had like a leaf dog on it or something. Oh God, I hate that idea so much, but it's so good. And I know it's not gonna happen. Yeah, like a limited time merch, that'd be fun. I think there's actually a process out there now that's makes it a little easier to people that are smaller creators like me. Make it like a quote. Yeah, we would be able to brainstorm the idea of what it would look like before we got there. This isn't even a conversation because it's not going to happen. What are we talking about? Why are we talking like you're going to do it? One doodler? I don't know what that. Might give me some trouble with that one. Ugh. Oh my God. Yeah, let's not act like it's even going to happen, dude. I'm not doodling anything, man. Especially not lawns. I'm going to go to bed, man. It's 4:20.